Well, hello, all my model car building buddies. This here is Glenn's Models. I'm Glenn, and I want to play for you the first part of the epic Rush tune 2112 with one hand, right here on this table. Ready? Here we go. I better stop there. I'll get copyright infringement. Okay, all right. That was all right. I got over here to my buddies at SpotlightHobbies.com. Oh, we've been practicing. All right. Okay, you want to go in there. They got a lot of cool places to go, like the sale items. I was just in there checking out the sale items. They have 37 different things on sale. Everything from parts pack motors, some puzzles, and all kinds of models. Street cars and hot rods and dragsters and all kinds. You gotta go and look. You gotta go look. You know, you expect me to do it all. Also, new items. They got a ton of new items, man. More than I care to list. So yeah. Let's go there and look at the all products and pick out something to go to. You know, they got all the cars, all the 60s to 70s and then 70s to 80s. So it's easy to find stuff, you know. All right. That's my buddies at Spotlight Hobbies. Where you at, Bing.com. He was kind of sleeping at the switch there. Okay. Let me see. Where are we going today? First off, I want to show you over here on my TV. This guy, what I bought this guy for in the first place was to recreate this guy over here. Let me hit play. I hit play. Come on. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, this is the same kit, exactly same kit. I tubbed it out. I was trying to get little bitty rat fink on the thing there to come in. It kind of flashes in and out. But it's got those big giant slicks from a funny car or a Top Fuel, the new, oh, that was it. Anyway, yeah, that's what I wanted to build this one out of. I'm either going to get a different one or I'm going to pick a different car to do for the box stock group build. I think I'm going to... Sorry about that. I had to plug the phone back in. Speaking of plugging the phone back in, my good buddy Bill sent me this. I can't show you. Well, wait a minute. This box right here. Cool box. It's got plug-ins for your phone charger. I mean, for the phone cord and for regular AC. Pretty neat. And an on-off switch. So I don't know if I'm going to build this one for the box stock or the one I just showed you on the TV, because man, I missed that thing. I put a lot of work in. There's a lot of detail you couldn't see in that, you know, from the thing, but it was built. So I think I'll pick a different box stock. Since it hasn't started for a few days yet, you know, I hadn't actually committed that kit, I hope. Okay, well, you know, this guy, this big fella right here, I am having such a hard time getting going on build, but I did manage to. I started modern frying the frame, and if you look, this is where the front cross member that holds the suspension and stuff, and it looks like a mess. You know, got that big slot in there, and oh man, if I cut it all off, I'm going to have to fill it. Not really. Look at this. Come down really smooth. Now I got some sanding out here on this side, and nothing on the other side really. Yeah, so that's not too bad right there. I'm gonna put leaf springs and a straight axle across here. I was just showing you. I was having a hard time getting started. For one thing, I don't have a lot of time for this. I'm trying to get Donnie's stuff in order out there in his little house. He had this. It was I don't know, 12 by 14, something like that, little house, barn style with a second floor, and he had a thing just full. And I'm going to have him go through it and get stuff. This cross member here, this is the stock one, and I don't know what the requirements for cross member is going to be because I'm putting in a big block Chevy. So before I put this on, I may have to build a cool custom tubular one that looks like this but fits a big block Chevy. So I have to wait on that. I think I got one coming. I'm not sure. If not, I got one over here in a vet. But look at this frame, man. It's got these nice pockets for the springs in the back. I believe that to be an emergency brake bracket. That's extra cool. This kit, I ain't kidding, man. It is. Look at the fine detail on these bumper brackets even. You know? I hate to cut them off. I'm going to leave the back ones on, put a push bar there. But the front ones I'm going to end up cutting off probably. If I cut them off, I'm going to save them because they look ornate, like they might be something on a different Munster car or something. You know what I'm saying? If you do, tell me, because I hardly ever know. Okay, well, that's this guy out the way. I'll put him over here. Oh, I have the biggest apology. I'm so stupid. My buddy sent me some stuff, paint and them little cups I showed you, and Q-tips and these sticks with the clips on them, the long ones, a whole bunch of stuff. And I've been saying it was Gerald and Melissa Smith sent it. There is another Gerald Smith, but it's not the one that sent it. The one that sent it is Arnold and Melissa Smith. And my apologies go all out to Arnold and Melissa for saying your name. I feel so bad about that. You know, he's nice enough to send me stuff, but my memory for names is terrible. You know, it really is. But I've been saying Gerald and Melissa, and there is a Gerald Smith. He comments on my thing quite a bit. Nice guy, but it ain't him. It's Arnold and Melissa. And Arnold, please forgive me for getting your name wrong. There's no disrespect meant. Not a bit. Not a bit. It's just that I'm ignorant. I'm just not I'm not smart person. Okay, I realized, where am I? I realized that I have this zoom on the camera when I was showing the last episode on that rear engine Charger, that I could show the detail on the linkages, and I've never been able to show those before. So now I can, so I brought in a few of my super detailed ones that have just got tons of detail. Actually, this is the best I did back in the day. The best I could do. It's better than what I can do now. So I'm going to hit the zoomifier. Right. No, not that one. This one. Is that it? Hang on. I'm trying to get... This is so... There it is. Okay. Yeah, hit the zoomification thing. And I'm going to look at some of the linkages and stuff. I guess. This may not be the one for linkages, but look at these braided steel hoses, and this is just insulation off of a bigger piece of wire. Yeah, got it on the front there going around. There's radiator cap. They go back to the radiator. Oh, let me see. There's a shifter, hydraulic shifter on the tranny there with the cables running to it. Got the radiator with the cooling fan, and there's the V drive for the rear end. And okay, over here, if I can get it to come in, is the, wait, I gotta touch the screen right there. Yeah, I don't know if you can see them or not, but there's the fittings and the lines coming down into this, and it comes out of this and disappears down there into the fuel. Oh, look, goes into the fuel pump. Comes out of the fuel pump and goes somewhere. Yeah. Yeah, I thought I had the throttle linkages and stuff on this one, but hey, it's still cool. Shut up, it is too. The interior. I like the dash, man. The dash come out good on this thing. And the door panels. Okay, well, under the hood, we have all this kind of stuff. Got a battery and a fuel cell, and it's wired or hosed or lines or whatever. Whatever. Got the fuel line. And the heater. Gotta have a heater in one of these things. See, got the hoses going back to the motor and everything. Okay, well, let's show underneath of it. It doesn't have a drive shaft. I am so embarrassed. Anyway, got these big old tires on the back. And traction bars. Oh, and some spider webs. I like the way the exhaust comes out through the tailgate with the spider webs on it. Those 1/25th scale spider webs are hard to reproduce, I'm telling you. That's this one, my my Corvair. Okay, got fuel lines running right here. It's pretty much the same setup as the other one, with the two lines going into the distribution bar and then down to the fuel L pump. And turn it around. Ah, here we go though. That's what I wanted to show. And see, we got this little, it's just a square piece of flat plastic cut out. And I went ahead and drilled holes in it. Didn't have to. But if you take a piece of wire and drill into the injector or the carb there, and then slide it on, and that. But this is the thing, is this is that phone wire, and the insulation that's on it, and then there's a piece in the middle, and then this piece of phone wire comes up through the bracket and out, and got a little piece of insulation on it, and it's just touching this, glued on right there. So it looks like it's working both carbs. And there's one of those little bitty springs. I showed you how to make those. I may do that again. Okay. Well, oh wait, that's just the motor. Let's see what's in the back. I've got to get. Okay, I had to get the. Oh yeah, see, there's the radiator back there. And water can, overflow in the battery, stuff like that. Get this back on. There's a grill on the back made out of mesh, so you can see through, and there's grills up here on top of the trunk lid. Interior is inside the car for a change. Not bad, not bad. It's just a leather look. Got a bunch of extra doodads and knickknacks in there. And underneath, we have the chassis from a 41 Rebel 41 Willys street rod. mostly. I added these bars on the outside and other things. And instead of a V drive, I made scratch built a kind of like a Tornado front wheel drive thing. It's sort of like, if it'll come in, it's sort of like that. Maybe I'll move my hand out of there. Move up here. No, you can't really see it, but it's kind of like a scratch built transaxle. Comes off the motor. See, there's a little pan on the back. And then under the hood, we got scratch-built fuel cell, and you'll notice it's got the fuel lines coming out with the return line and the wiring. If I can get it to come hold it still on it, the wires that for the fuel pump, you know, going into that sheathing there. And form-fitting luggage. got the 3 cases. Even got the wife's makeup case, and the dad's suitcase and the wife's suitcase. She gets all of this. He gets that. It's not like my suitcase, which is a black garbage bag. Those things make good suitcases. They look at you funny at the airlines, but okay. Next is this one. How am I doing? Oh, I'm doing good on time. This, mostly just wanted to show off the super detail on some of these. Yeah, this has got a good one here. See, it's still, that's all I use is that phone wire. It's the wire that runs from outside your house on a landline. It's got 4 wires inside, red, green, black, and yellow. And it is just the most handiest stuff. That's there, and I got these little things here, and then they're drilled, slipped onto the wire, and then the insulator put back on. And then up here, if you can see it, is same wire with the insulators, and then up on here too it goes in. It's hard to see. And let me see. We turn it around, see if there's what on the other side. Oh, okay. Yeah, I got these fuel lines that come out, and they go into this drilled out piece of plastic and then down to the fuel pump. Pretty basic there. And the rest of the car is pretty neat. Got a neat interior. Got buckets and a console and a shifter. That's a scratch-built console if it would come in. Oh, get it off with zoomy. Yeah, it's better when it's not there. I don't know what that is across the back, that green thing with the silver thing. I think it's like a power booster or something. I don't remember. It might have been just a long bank of speaker. I made it out of some styrene and stuff, but I don't remember what I was going for. And here is the back of the thing. This paint job was designed on the computer. I took a picture of the car and then erased everything except just the outline of the car, and then kept clicking the different colors in there until I come up with a two-tone that I like. This chassis is a 67 Chevelle Pro Street from Revel. Yep, so the whole thing is under here, the whole chassis. And it don't look like it's been modified. Nope. And so that's the whole Chevelle chassis. And there you go. Let me put the hood back on it. I like this car. I like the colors on it. I wish those decals, they looked good until they yellowed. Stupid decals. This is my Stealth Stang. Mostly all black. You got black and blue on the interior. I could see the interior pretty good in this one for some reason. And Oh, look at that. It too is wearing one of those Chevelle chassis. Yeah. Yup, 67 Chevelle from Rebel. Yup, the Pro Street one. That's it right there. Pretty darn sure. That thing is handy, man. It's a good chassis to use under a lot of things. But this is what I wanted to show. The motor. See the... where's my thing? See these fuel injector rails. It's connected across the back and up this side. And I got it ready. I don't know why I didn't... Oops, I almost dropped it. I like to throw it just then. It has... the fuel line will come out here and out and then down the fuel pump, and this one will come out and down return line. Darn it, I thought those was on there. Man, I am so lazy sometimes I ain't even got the throttle. It should have had the linkages up here. I'm going to go back and put them on it. I am, because I really like this. It's my favorite Mustang. Of all my Mustangs, I mean, look at that from the back. That's badass right there. It's a big old tires up under there. All right, now I'm gonna let him spin while I try to make up my mind what the heck I'm talking about. Oh, Woody's, my buddy Dave Woods, and he's doing the rock and roll on wheels. Oh boy, yeah, I almost forgot about this. Rock and roll on wheels, and I gotta go get it. Hang on just for a second. It won't take me a second. Shut up, I thought it won't take a second. Don't go. Hang on, coming back. Gotta move this. Put this here and stop this. Okay. Woody's rock and roll on wheels. And I'm building a hot rod Lincoln. You know, your daddy said, son, you're gonna drive me to drinking if you don't stop driving that hot rod car. There's a Lincoln engine in it that looks really cool. So I got a Lincoln engine to go in it, just like the one in 4-barrel carb, the song says. It has a 4-barrel carb, a dual exhaust, got overdrive, just won't stop, and or it won't stall. Yup, so that's what I'm putting in it, and then the rest of it is this guy here. And yeah, that's gonna be my buddy Woody at Woody's Scale Model Garage. Y'all go check out Woody. He is really, really cool dude. Got a great channel. And as you can see, he builds some awesome models. And he got good tips, stuff like that. He knows a lot about painting too. You know, the airbrush, those double action airbrushes. Yep, so y'all go check out Woody, Scale Model Garage. And if you want, jump in on the rock and roll on wheels. I hope I'm saying that right. Rock and roll on wheels. Also, Wednesday show now. I call in my Wednesday show is What's Up Wednesday, and it's the idea comes from Woody there. So I put oh my God, I gotta learn how to talk all over again. It's What's Up Wednesday, thanks to Woody's Scale Model Garage. Dadgummit, I got it all said that time. Sometimes I have trouble stringing words together. Okay? Ain't my fault. It's age, I guess. All right, now, let me see where I'm at here. I can't even read my thing. Okay, I got, what do I got? Yeah, this is Rock and Roll on Wheels, and I gotta pick, I'm gonna pick a different one for the box stock build. Okay, and now I got a little tell on for Donnie. He's the little brother, you know, and you know how the little brother will follow around the big brother, wanting to do everything he does, and it's been that way my whole life. Everything I did, he would be right behind me doing the same thing. He was buying models and building them. We was both building downhill go-karts the whole time, you know. And even now, well, even here in the future, he was still the same way. Anytime I said, I think I'm catching a cold, he would always jump up and say, yeah, me too. I'm feeling scratchy. I think I'm getting a cold. So one day I thought I'd get on him just a little bit, you know, because he wasn't getting a cold. He just says that, you know. Cut it out. Behave back there. So I thought I'd get on him. When he came in the morning, I said, Donnie, I've been up all night, man. My uterus is killing me. It's sore right over here. And he put his hand in the same place and said, yeah, my uterus is messing with me too. I might have to see a doctor or something. I was just chuckling. That's what little brothers do, you know. Okay, now this is another Don story though, real quick one. Remember I told you before we would take the cars to the sale on Friday, get them all numbered in and ready for the sale on Saturday, and then Saturday they would have this long buffet table just covered with food, you know, barbecue, pulled pork barbecue, and potato salad and coleslaw and baked beans and all kinds of biscuits. And everybody that, you know, worked in the body shops and brought cars up was go get them a plate. So me and Donnie, we was hungry, man. We charged in there. I don't eat meat. I don't like that barbecue pulled pork. I just don't. And so I got me a big old plate of coleslaw and potato salad and baked beans and a couple biscuits and I don't know what all. And Donnie got the same thing, but he got him a big old handful of pulled pork barbecue. Throwed it down in there. We went out and got in the car. We sitting there eating, and there's this old dude named Chiz. He would come. He would bring cars out too, you know. And he got him plate, and he got in the car with us. And the guy driving was already in there. Usually 4 or 5 guys in a car coming back, you know. And Chiz jumps in the front seat and he turned around and looked at Donnie's plate with all that meat and my plate with no meat. And he said, hey, what'd you do? Steal all your brother's meat? You give him some of that meat over there. And I hollered up, I don't want it. I don't eat that kind of meat. And Donnie says, he don't want it. This is mine. Shut up. And Chiz turned around and grabbed his hand, took his hand and stuck it right down in Donnie's plate, scooped up a bunch of barbecue, and threw it down on my plate, which now I don't want my plate because it had his hand in it, and Donnie don't want his plate because he's had his hand in it. He's all drunk, by the way. I didn't mention that. He was old drunk dude, nasty dude. And Donnie said, hey, Chiz, look. Chiz spun around, looked at Donnie. Donnie took his plate, went smash right in the face. You know, all the potatoes and potato salad and stuff on there. Smashed it, and he didn't just slam it on there. He rubbed it around, worked it in. No, Chiz opened up his door. We were sitting in the parking lot. He opened up his door and rolled out and was coughing and spitting and dragging that out. And I told the guy driving, I said, just go, leave him. He'll get a different ride back. We took off and left him there. He was a jerk. Donnie, neither one of us got any food. I wasn't going to eat it after he'd done throwed his nasty, grimy hands in it, and Donnie's too. I didn't like that guy. I don't know why he decided to ride with. Anyway, that's the story. I'm sticking to it. Okay. Now, let me put this back up here. Y'all, I wish I knew what I wanted to build for a box stock. I can't build. I got a 44. I'd like to do it, but I done plundered the motor out of it. I want a pretty simple one. So I'll have to go through all my stuff and find something. Oh, never mind. I want to do this one. I got stacks of them. Come here. I got stacks of models over here. And I was just looking over there and I found this one. I think this would make a good box stock one. Yeah. Cause, yeah, that's it. I'm gonna build this guy box stock. Paint him yellow, put Boss Nova on there with the black stripes and everything. I don't think I've stolen anything out of this box. I'm like a kid on Christmas morning. When I get a model and it comes in the mail or I get it at a store, first thing I do when I get it home is I open it. Even if I've got 12 others just like it. And I'm pretty sure it's been opened and debagged. Yep. But it's all in there. Okay, so I'll make this my next. This will be my Assemblers Unite box stock build. Okay, all right, that was easy. If y'all don't mind, and I hope you don't, leave me a comment, loving the comment. Oh, by the way, the comments from my last show are coming back slow because what I'm doing, I'm going through and marking them in the book for the giveaway. Everybody that said they want the Superbird, everybody that wanted that, I got their name in the book, and then I sent it back with a heart and a like. So your comments got answered with a heart and a like, but you got into the drawing. Share, why not? Share it with anybody, even your Grammy, you know? And what else? Subscribe and use that black bell. Hit the black bell. You got to hit the white bell, and then it comes up with 3 choices. And then you hit the black one. Yeah, and then good luck happens to me. Like. Everybody likes it. You got to like it. If you didn't like it, you wouldn't still be watching. Which brings to the point, maybe I need to do that sooner before everybody splits. Oh, okay, well, that's everything. And I want you to tune in next time when you'll hear Glenn say, "Oh, what?" And I will see y'all later. Bye.